Hi, this is Dru Carpenito. I'm the Director of Franchise Development with AdvantaClean. I am responsible for recruiting new franchisees across the entire country, as well as working with the rest of the development team. There's 2 other people on our team in working with prospective franchisees and opening offices throughout the country. To give you an idea of the scope and size of AdvantaClean, we're a hybrid restoration company that specializes in providing homes and buildings with indoor air quality solutions. Specifically, we specialize in mold removal, air duct cleaning, and emergency water damage cleanup. And we have 30 offices around the country, and that's soon to be 40. The blueprinting process and experience really forced us to rip open the hood of our franchise sales process, analyze the various steps that we had originally been working under, and really take a hard look at what was working and what wasn't working. And what we ended up with was what we identified was that we had a completely inefficient paper and pencil process that was ultimately impeding the speed in which we were looking to grow. So what the blueprinting process allowed us to do was organize our process into one that was more logical, progressive, forced us to qualify candidates more stringently up front to either get them out of the process if they weren't a fit, or identify potential fits and also identify potential not fits. And then ultimately it forced us to reposition the company a little bit based on our analysis and the value props that we offer, and ultimately gave us what we needed from the messaging standpoint in the process to hit the goals that we're looking to hit. And this year we're looking to grow to about 70 offices around the country, and then next year and every year after that, our goals are to place 100 franchises each year. Pipeline Catalyst has changed the way that we award franchises in a couple of different ways. The first of which, it really provided us a scalable infrastructure upon which we're gonna grow, and we have some aggressive growth goals. And so the combination of the blueprinting process as well as the back-end software platform really gives us that scalable infrastructure upon which we can grow without having to add a tremendous amount of overhead on the back end. Essentially, it is we consider it an additional admin or development coordinator on our sales team, and really helps all of the development team members stay plugged in to the process and how we're tracking against our goals, and allows us to forecast as well as analyze the various steps and then make some tweaks or to gain some efficiencies or make steps more effective in the process. And ultimately, I mean, some of the efficiencies that we've gained from it is our award time or deal time has significantly been reduced to about 60 days, whereas previously it was running on about a 90-day cycle. Forces us to, what it really did is just force us to get people, qualify people up harder up front and give everybody a level of transparency into the system, so it allowed us to work as a team and work with the people that were fits for this business and get the other people out of the business. So ultimately, I think the real goal has been, in combination with the blueprinting process and the software, has been the scalable infrastructure, as well as the transparency that's provided internally here to the development team as well as the rest of the executives. Since we've installed Pipeline Catalyst, the feedback from prospects about our sales process has increased exponentially. I mean, the previous process we were running was fragmented. It was paper and pencil. It wasn't enjoyable. I mean, it was a struggle and a bear to get people the information and to keep them engaged throughout the process. And what prospects are saying now is, I mean, it's right there in front of you. It's the information's right there that you need to make a decision. It's a good way for us to be able to centrally communicate through a self-serve mechanism with prospects, and prospects love that because a lot of times, they don't want to get on the phone and have to talk to the salesperson. They just want to be able to go back and review information individually and independently, and Pipeline Catalyst gives them the ability to do that. And so that's been one of the biggest pieces of feedback we've received, as well as the impression that it gives to prospects about how organized we are as a company. If we have a very organized sales process, they are able to draw the conclusions that we have a very organized, operationally support team as well. So they tend to expand their impressions about our sales process to the franchise support team and the company in general.